Hello there.
Hello.
I'm Dan,
And I'm Chris.
and welcome back to this second episode of Quest for Glory 1, So You Want to Be a Hero, in which our hero, Filbert, will continue his quest to be a hero. Heroism itself is the goal. And look at him looking all dashing in his cape. Though, I mean, look at him. Have him face us for a second. Once we get up to the next thing we can do this. How exactly is that cape attached?
Well, I think that's what is around his neck here, this gold.
Oh, right. That.
I think the hood, the cape itself goes all the way around. There's like a hole.
You're right. I was missing the red previously. All I was seeing was the gold, and I was like, that can't be comfortable to have that whole weight just at your throat.
Yeah, it probably isn't.
So what are we doing here? We're not climbing trees well.
Well, as you saw in the Adventurers Guild, there was a notice that the healer had lost her golden ring.
Mm-hmm.
And up here, if you pay close attention to the nest, there's a golden glint.
Ah, there it is.
And a way to get it is to climb this tree.
Which we would not be able to do had we not given Filbert some climbing ability.
Yeah.
Though we clearly didn't give him enough because you and I have both climbed many trees. And that's just not how you do it. You don't. It's like he's climbing a ladder.
Well, not to mention, this tree in particular doesn't look that challenging. But he sure finds it to be that challenging.
The thing is, he gets there, like, just a little bit of push, and he could actually hold a branch or something. Then that's got to be hard on the fingernails.
It's got to be hard to climb back down once he's decided he can't do it. He doesn't fall. He's like
half sliding. Oh, look at that! Scares the bird off. Strikes a pose. Now let's get that ring. Oh, this doesn't look good.
Oh God. He's lost all of his facial features.
Out!
Oh, good thing he didn't have any facial features.
Oh
my goodness!
So one of the we've mentioned grinding in this game, and one of the things that causes grinding is there's tasks that you can't accomplish at first, but with practice and determination, you can eventually pull it off once your skills are high enough. And so whereas in a normal Sierra-style adventure game, you would, if something didn't work the first time, it wasn't going to work the 10th time either. Practice can actually make perfect in this game.
Yeah, you saw the last time I looked at this, the purple numbers, and that shows what he's advanced in. Mm-hmm. And so in climbing the tree, his climbing improved, and agility improved, and luck improved. So let's see if those improve, which improves this time.
Of course, his stamina and health have gone down.
Yeah, so we can't do this all day. We're going to need to find something else to do if this doesn't work.
And nope. Ow.
Oh, God.
Now, luck presumably eventually it's Muellert.
Oh, God.
The puns will not stop, just so you know. If you're not a fan of Puns' humor, this is absolutely not the series for you.
So climbing improved, and vitality, since we took a hit, I guess.
Because that which does not kill us makes us stronger.
So the question is...
your stamina is not just a bank that when it's empty you're done. Your ability to do things goes down as you get tired. So possibly resting him will help some too. And here we are. Oh! That's a big smile on a centaur. The majestic centaur.
I wouldn't have said majestic, but, whatever.
He's also in Lederhosen, which is impressive.
Well, he's got, like, horse binding stuff. What do they call this? Tack? On... Who put this on a centaur? I guess he has this bag here that wouldn't be possible. Oh, Heinrich Ferdef-Edrin.
Oh, it's the blonde's dad. All right.
Yeah.
That's right. She said he was the farmer.
Apparently he farms trees.
Our stand is in the northeast corner of Spielberg. Yeah. We've been there. We tried to hit on your daughter, but
she's a horse.
I thought you were saying something else there for a second. So, good to meet you, Mr. Fedefferdin.
Ferdern F. Ferndon.
Pork. All right, so here we are in the wilderness. Can we climb? Oh. Wow.
So this is the battle system.
We're going into battle. And we're missing. All right, so you notice we have 2 health bars. One health bar and 1 stamina bar. Either going empty means we're dead. Hey, we won.
Yeah, that was easy. Of course. Yeah.
That fast? I
and
guess
that, my friends, is the first creature Filbert shall slay.
Well done, Filbert.
Not
this
bad.
is a big moment for him.
A giant green lizard. I mean, if I saw a lizard of that size, I'd be frightened.
I would definitely keep running. Well, and to be fair, Filbert did just sort of keep sauntering, and eventually the Saurus just caught up to him.
So we're going to, and we will be at Irana's Peace.
Oh, yes.
This is
Beautiful
a safe place in the forest where we can get some materials such as flowers that we can sell to the healer and make some money.
All right.
Or give them to centaur women.
Get some fruit, some free food. Now, you notice we spent some of our money on like the food and the vegetables that we have. How much money do we have right now, just on hand?
Where is the fruit?
The apples.
Do we automatically eat it?
Yeah, you automatically. You don't get to store this fruit. And it heals as well as restoring stamina.
Yeah. You can see our experience is 41.
Wow.
Like, I mean, this guy looks, I don't know, 20s, maybe early 30s. And his experience is 41. I feel like he should have accumulated a bit before this adventure, but whatever.
You know, Filbert had a sheltered life before heroism seemed an appropriate life goal, which happens. He's second career. Maybe he grew up planning to be an accountant or something.
Yeah.
And then, you know, maybe this is like a Don Quixote type situation, except there really are monsters.
Well,
as far as we know.
From his perspective.
All right, and so walking back, feeling a little bit better after a couple face plants.
Yeah, I was hoping to find a couple fights, maybe a brigand or somebody we could get some money off of.
If we're going to fight a brigand, you might want to save first. Brigands are one of the tougher bosses that you can fight, at least in the daytime. The creatures you run into at night tend to be tougher.
Well, they're not that bad.
You're possibly remembering different monsters than me then.
Yeah, or maybe I'm just remembering a seasoned warrior fighting against.
Oh, true. True. All right, so just wandering through the wilderness, and this is something you really do need to do in this game. Only so much can be done in town in pursuit of our heroic goals, and we're also, you know, a tad low on money. We don't have a lot, and services in town tend to be expensive.
Now, another good reason to save is potentially your game might crash.
As happened in a previous take of this when we walked into this room. And we are now being attacked by a bush. A goblin!
Which seems to be a small cow creature.
Indeed. They do have shields, and so... Whoa. That's impressive.
Yeah. Screw adventuring. We should do the shot put.
Let's see what we have. Search this guy. 5 silvers. That's a night at the inn.
That's respectable.
Continuing to walk around. So this place the goblins here never completely go away.
In fact, every time you come here, you fight one more until you get to the limit, which I think is...
Is it getting darker?
It is.
Yep, it's almost nighttime, so...
Which means I should probably hightail it back to town, because the creatures get much worse at night.
Oh, we might not make this. This is why you save. Yeah, you see, so when you run out of stamina, you die of... Now, later games had it so that when stamina ran out, you spent health to do battle.
Right, that's what
instead
I was
of stamina. Which is not the case in this first game. Which, they made a good improvement there. Now, this is a little bit random, so we'll see if we get as many coins as we did last time. Oh, still 5. That's good.
No, it's always the same on the creatures. This guy will always be there, and he will always give you 5 silver.
All right.
It's random when you're fighting people in the world, but on that screen, it's not random.
So, are we gonna hightail it back, or rest before we fight?
Yeah, it's too close to nighttime. We should probably just go back. If we wait 60 minutes, then it'll be harder to get back.
Can we run all the way back to town?
Oh.
Oh,
God.
what are we... Oh, okay, good.
Thought it was a brigand. How do you say it? Brigand?
I've heard both. I'm not going to argue with you over which one's appropriate. Let's see. What are we... 2?
Well, it's better than nothing.
Indeed. I'm kind of tired now, though.
Yeah. We're going to have a hard time affording.
Are we going to die of
battles.
exhaustion running back to town, too? Or is that only in combat, do you think?
I don't know.
I assume we're about to find out. Oh, ghosts.
We must be near the cemetery. Yep.
Oh, get out.
It'll be fine.
We promise you we will show you that death later. When it is more plot appropriate. Right now, though, when you run into a graveyard at night and see it full of floating ghosts, just leave. Get out of there. It's safer that way. Another goblin who we are not in a mood to fight.
Oh, God.
Oh, and there's the cheetar.
Yeah, that's not good.
They are bad news. Possibly one of the toughest fights in the game. Uh-oh, the gate's closed. How do we deal with this?
I'm going to go ahead and rest, just in case.
Since we're here. No monsters will ever show up in this part, though it isn't safe to sleep outside the wall. You can rest, but going to sleep is a auto-kill, except in certain places.
Getting tired. I'm exhausted. Should we have dinner, or should we just go to bed?
I think it's always good. Well, we just ate. If you eat from Mirana's piece, you tend to. I think that tends to cover everything you need in a day. If you eat from Mirana's piece, if I recall appropriately.
I don't remember food being strictly necessary.
You do get hungry in these games, and can start losing health if you start starving. Or at least I know that's the case in the second. It might not be here.
Right. I know it's in the second, but...
What? This is a very comfy room, I feel.
I mean, blow out the candle, man.
You're literally in a room made of wood. Oh, well. How are we feeling?
We're feeling much better. I'd like to see if this improves health. Eating. So let's get some breakfast. It is the most important meal of the day.
It is. We spent 5 silvers to have the night's rest. In comes the lovely Shima.
Wander from afar.
Do you wish food or drink? So 3 silvers. So between...
I'm not hungry. Never mind.
Peace out. That's impressive.
So let's go try to climb that tree again.
All right.
Our climbing skill is improved since we got over the wall.
Is getting across the branch climbing or balance, though?
I don't know. Because agility didn't go up the second time we climbed it yesterday. But climbing did.
And there's a difference between the stuff that's on the left of the character sheet and the stuff that's on the right. The stuff is on the left is like more attributes than skills, and they do go up slower than skills. But, yep, straight up. Just clawing in with our fingernails. All right, dude, you can do it. Come on, Filbert.
I believe.
Come on.
Filbert.
Come on.
Filbert!
Oh. Bam!
Look at that. Old Philly.
Oh, now he's just zooming along. He doesn't even care.
That's a sense of accomplishment right there.
I'm
Filbert
impressed.
with the first of his mighty deeds.
Climbing a tree. And I do feel that if he just sort of shimmied out on the branch instead of insisting on walking on it, he might have been more successful. But anyway.
Or had he straddled it and just scooted out.
Indeed. So, here we are in the healer's house.
You want to do a Mama C impression?
Lovely day. That wasn't Mama C at all. That was I'm doing it. My, you look very healthy for an adventurer. You must be new. What can I do for you? I can sell you healing potions if you like. Is that good? Is that what we feel?
I like it.
All right. I also buy spell components if you are interested in gathering some for me. Don't mind me. I always have so much to do around here. You know, she looks kind of South Carolina. I think that's appropriate.
Yeah. All right. The first of our heroic deeds.
Bam. Have a ring. Oh, thank you for finding my ring. How I've missed this. Here are 6 golds and 2 healing potions for your reward. Given that those healing potions are about 4 golds each, the potions are actually the better part of the reward.
Yeah, and just like Mama C, she tried to kiss us.
Mama C is the lovely woman who ran a cafeteria that we both used to eat in, who literally once chased me across the room because she learned I wasn't calling my mother often enough.
Yeah.
I was 28 at the time. Well, hello, sir. What's your name?
My name is Carl. Look at his face. That's the biggest doofus I've ever seen.
You know what that face looks like? He tried to climb the tree too. And
this is the castle of Baron Stefan von... Whoa, that's hard to say. Stefan von Spielberg.
I get used to it. You're going to be saying that a lot in this game.
The stable keeper could use strong young person to help clean the stables.
Well, if we meet any strong young people, we will be sure to tell you about that.
Good, honest work. Is this guy a Republican or what?
So for it pays, do you say 5 silvers, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
Which again, that's a night in the inn. So you don't eat on 5 silvers a day, but you can at least pay rent.
So he is a Republican.
Yeah. It's definitely not a living wage, but it's honest, and that's what matters. You will starve to death, but you are contributing to society. I didn't know we were going political in this, but I like it. I like the move. You looking for some work? Why, yes, we are. Come in here.
We're doing this for strength exercise. That's why. It
yeah,
gets
when
us
you
a little bit of money, and we get to be a little bit stronger. And there's Nibbles, the horse, happily watching us.
Just watching us, and then you get yelled at by your boss. So doing stuff like this, bringing in spell components, which we actually didn't give to her. We still have those.
Well, she tried to kiss us out of the house before we could.
You can do stuff like this because you're not very talented at the beginning. You saw all of the face planting out of the tree, and so you need to partake in stuff like this to sort of help you pay the bills early on, because food and particularly healing potions and the like can be very expensive.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this guy. Well, let's talk to him. Let's see who this is. If you are addressing me, sir, you must respect me enough to address me to my face. Okay.
Ah.
I am the weapon master, expert, swordsman, and trainer. The sword is the finest of all weapons. It requires an equal measure of skill and strength. The skills of the sword are thrust, swing, parry, and dodge. Timing of such actions is critical to the success of a fighter. Love how we never actually say anything. Practice is the way to refine and improve one's skills.
It's like we have a little clipboard and a list, and we're like, what
No,
do
tell
you
me,
have to say about friendship?
Please don't bore me, young adventurer. Ask me about something more interesting.
More interesting than friendship?
Come on, dude. Do you have any idea how many Marvel villains friendship has defeated? I'm a skilled teacher as well as a fighter. For a mere gold coin, will you pay for a lesson?
Why not?
So this is 2 shifts of working in the stable.
But we're rich right now.
Yeah, we got the cash. Let's see how we do. I salute you. On guard. And the lesson begins.
Poke. 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 Filbert, poke with all your heart.
Come on, Filbert. You're on it. You're on it. Maybe you should not just thrust all the time.
I don't know.
Even as we fought, I could detect your skills improving through practice. It was most prudent that you should give in to my superior skill. If you would like a stretcher, my weak, tired friend, you seem a shadow of the person you became. Wow.
Wow, I don't know if I've ever seen that dialogue.
Basically, he just kicked our butts. But you also thrust a lot, so you probably got tired. It happens to everyone. You shouldn't be ashamed of that, Filbert. Let's see. How did we come along? Well, we're better at climbing.
No weapon use improvement.
But we're stronger, we're smarter, we're more agile, and more vitality, so, that's not bad. And we have 14 of 31 stamina. It's not like we're, exhausted or anything.
Yeah, that is true.
So this is sort of the kind of thing you get, as you're sort of working to make up, your day-to-day expenses in the land of Spielberg. But that's really not what we're here for. We're not, this isn't, come in and buy a house and go into crippling debt and, die a husk of the person you always dreamed you could be. We want to be a hero. But we did want to show you some of the more grindy things that you need to do in the early stages of the game.
Yes, and every hero has to start small. So they build up. But,
get a day job, do stuff to pay the bills, sort of moonlight as an adventurer, as it were.
Yeah. But, I think that'll do it for our first episode. I think join us
second
next time as we, I think we're going to look to find what's wrong in this valley and how can we fix it.
And we know there's plenty wrong in this valley. So, once again, signing off, I'm Dan.
And I'm Chris.
And we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Oh, and don't forget, subscribe. Comments.
Yes.
Tell us what you want to see.
Comment, tell us all the things.
We need to get better at selling ourselves. All right, talk to you all later. Bye.